Hi everybody, it's Kathy here from Kathy Loves to Scrap, and I'm coming to you from the land down under, and it is Thursday, so that means it's kiss time, keeping it simple sometimes. And I have a layout here today for you that involves two pieces of coloured paper, one with double-sided and a piece of cardstock. This photo here is of my daughter with three girls that she met on her Fiji trip recently. I have to cover their faces because I don't have permission to use it from them, and I'm respecting people's privacy. I have collected some scraps that I may or may not use on the layout, and this is the double-sided paper that I will use, and a piece of cardstock that I will use, and this base here. These are from the Happy Days collection from Coco Vanilla. They are just stunning. Now I am cutting out the middle here because I'm going to use that to mount my photos and build a tag, which you will see very easy. And I am cutting off 1 inch from the green cardstock, which you can do as well, and 1 inch from the coloured paper, and then I cut it into strips. And I start with 2 3/4, not thinking really, because I was thinking I was doing it for a 12 by 12, but I'm not. So when you cut yours, if you want to do this layout, that is, cut them at 2 1/2. That will fit in because we want a bit of a strip on the side just to be a decorative side and also to draw the eye. So I have laid these up, but I did go off screen and correct them because I realised that that gap on the side was not as big as I wanted it to be. And when I put this down here, you will see that I have left a side panel of about 1 inch. I then am mounting my photo on that middle part that I gutted, as I said I would, and I'm putting that together. That's going to go on the purple strip there, which is going to act like a landing spot on the page for the photo. It's a little bit of a detail, and that's where that big strip of scrap comes into play. The leftover from the middle backing that I cut out where I gutted it, I built this tag, which is 3 inches by 4 inches, and I've cut in the diagonals and I've punched the tag. I will dress it. I will put something into that hole. I don't leave it naked, as Scrappy Adam says. Don't leave your tags naked. So I follow the rules and don't leave my tag naked. So I've found some white and gold ribbon, which I'm adding to the tag, and I'm just putting it there. So this is really very easy to do, and I encourage you to have a go. I've got ephemera to make it easier. If you don't have ephemera, you can build your own little tag places to put in and your own little titles. I'm going to now put some banners in, and I'm going to do the opposites. So the flowers will go on the dots and the dots will go on the flowers, and then I'll have that little saying on top, and that will make a 3 fishtail banner hanging from the photo. And as you can see, it builds that contrast with those papers. Very easy. They are 1 inch wide and about 2 1/2 long. The tag there is going to sit over in the bottom corner, nice and easy. The little pink part there allows for the title to stand out, and I'm using that strip that I cut off those papers where they were too wide, so nothing goes to waste. And I'm now making them as an anchor point on the tag, as you will see. I'm using some foam to pop this one up. I'm going to put a little bit of glue behind these ribbons so that they stay flat on the page and don't curl up and then just look like a strip sitting there. Those 2 strips there I'm going to now follow at the top onto the purple, and that carries that same concept across. And it also is an anchor point for the butterflies that I'm going to add to this layout. And this time I put 3 there, so that happens. I have a little journaling card there and a label. On the label I'm going to put the date, and on the journal card I'm leaving for my daughter so she can journal with her true story about the day. I really like this photo of her. She's smiling, she's natural, she's had a great day. She was very nervous about doing this. She wasn't sure that she was going to zip line. She left my mum in the gardens at the Sleeping Giant Gardens in Fiji so that she could then go up to the zip line. and she went with a group of people she didn't even know. So that was a huge accomplishment for her, and she had a great time, and the guides were fantastic, and they even videoed her doing it. So it was really, really good. And I'll be adding that video to another layout later on down the track. So here you see I've put those butterflies in and they were anchored in. I'm now going to use a date stamper to put the date on, and I didn't stamp it well, so I had to go back and double stamp it, which gives it a bit of a ghost, but that's okay. So you can see how easy this layout is. It's nice and simple. It's clean, but it looks very effective. To finish it off, I'm going to put in some Nuvo drops, and note to self, when you put in your wet things, do it last, not halfway through your thing, because then you have to work awkwardly around it. I thought it was just going to be finished with the Nuvo drops, but when I was looking at it, I had another think. You can see here that I'm flicking underneath, and that flattens them out to make them look enamelly. There's the corners there. You can see it coming through the panels. There's where that top cluster, there's the second cluster, and that's the third cluster. So it's setting up a little pattern for the eye to look at. And of course, I'm not happy until I have bordered that piece there, because it just looks like it's sticking there. So just by doodling a faux stitching, nice and easy with any pen, that allows it to look as though it's attached to the layout and it doesn't just sit there hanging in space. I did put another doodling line under those three. That's just to show that I've put a connection for it all onto the layout. So here you can see the layout in full. Hopefully you'll have a go. It is really simple. It is clean. It is tidy. There she can journal. This is how it happened. Happy Moments Together is the title that I've chosen. I didn't have to do any of the work. This little tag, stay close to people who feel like sunshine, and that's what it was. I'm Kathy from Kathy Loves to Scrap, coming to you from the land down under. I hope you liked something. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It lets me know that you want to keep seeing these ones. Thanks to those that have already subscribed. If you haven't, please do so. I'm trying to grow my channel. Leave me a comment, give me some feedback, tell me what you like, tell me what you want to see. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All of my socials are under Kathy Loves to Scrap, including Instagram, where all my layouts end up, even those without a video. Thanks once again for watching. See you next Thursday. Happy scrapping. Till next time.